What's an engineer? How do we get around from place to place without having to go everywhere? How can we communicate with people who live far away? These were problems that people struggled with for a long time until recently, before there were digital cars and phones and computers. And you know who solved those problems? Engineers. Engineers. But do you know what an engineer is? What's an engineer? The short answer is that engineer is someone who wants to know how and why things work. Now, I want to know how and why things work, but that made me an engineer? Not quite. Besides being naturally curious, an engineer is a person who designs and builds things like machines or systems or structures that help solve specific problems. There are more than just one type engineers too. But no matter what type of engineer someone is, they have to ask themselves three very important questions when they're working. Number one, what is the problem that needs to be solved? Number two, who has the problem that needs to be solved? Most importantly, number three, what is the problem important to solve? Let's take a look at some example. A really famous example of engineering is the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, California. It mentioned that there are different kinds of engineers, and the civil engineer in San Juan who designs and constructs buildings, roads, and bridges. For the person who designed the Golden Gate Bridge, what's the problem that they needed to solve? People couldn't travel in or out of San Francisco, which is surrounded on both sides by water without a boat. Who had the problem? Residents on San Francisco mostly, but really anybody traveling in the area. Why was the problem important to solve? Well, you didn't want a whole bunch of San Francisco residents trash in San Francisco forever, even if it's a super cool city. Plus, you wanted people outside of San Francisco to be able to isolate if they needed to. So the Golden Gate Bridge was engineered as a solution to this problem. In addition to civil engineers, there are also mechanical, electrical, chemical, computer, nuclear, and software engineers. And the list goes on. Let's talk about one on the other types of engineer do. First, electrical engineer. Electrical engineer study electricity, the designing electrical system like circuits and computer chips. Dealing of an electrical object that you use pretty regularly. How about your microwave? What problem was the microwave solution to? Cold food, right? You had an electrical engineer to them for the ability to reheat the leftover pizza you just had for lunch. But while you might not have heard of Joseph Strauss or Percy Spencer, the engineers responsible for the Golden Gate Bridge and microwave, respectively. You have probably heard of Henry Ford as in Ford cars. Henry Ford was mechanical engineer or someone working in manufacturing industry, making mechanical things like tools and engines and machines like car. Ford didn't invent the automobile, but its Ford Motor Company made a lot of them. Its Maruti cars was famous for being affordable for plenty of Americans. For saw that lots of people who wanted to drive car just couldn't because they couldn't afford the pricey vehicles that were for sale. So he engineered a cheaper model as solution to this problem. His fellow engineers started to do the same, and now cars are everywhere. Henry Ford was not the only by-name engineer. A famous engineer around today is Marissa Mayer. Mayer is the president of the internet company Yahoo and is also a software engineer. Software engineers work on computers and other products that use software to write programs to make them able to do more things. No matter what kind of engineer someone is, their job at its most basic level is problem solving. Each engineer just specializes in solving certain kinds of problems. While it might seem like there are too many types of engineers to keep track or just weigh 15 yards of 15 or 100, because we will probably have a ton or different types to add to the list be them. Then about over 100 years ago, we didn't have jobs in fields like aerospace engineering, where people design and construct planes and spacecraft. We didn't have planes like we do today, or need spaceship. So we didn't need people to engineer them. Who knows what machine or tool or everyday objects we will have in the year 3015? Personally, I am hoping for underwater cities. But wherever these things are, where we need engineers to make them. So what do you say? Who want to be an engineer?